I 23F don't know how to bring up to my 23M boyfriend how I'm feeling. Help. Please note that this is essentially my first serious relationship. I also know my view may be a little bit skewed here. I've never been a type of girl who men go above and beyond for or put in a lot of effort for, which has honestly left me with very low standards for my wants and needs. Basically trying to say what I think is a very high standard, maybe other people's bare minimum. Also sorry for formatting, I'm on mobile, and length I just need to get this out. Basically title, I don't know how to bring up to my boyfriend how I am feeling in our relationship. We are coming up on 2 years together. Living together for about a year. And I just feel like we've hit a weird wall. I came into the relationship very insecure and unable or unsure how to express my needs and my wants and my dislikes. I've been working on it over the past year. My problem is that I haven't been able to bring up how I'm feeling in a timely manner before I'm very upset, which always leads to a big blow-up argument because my boyfriend is upset that I didn't say anything sooner. Usually just ends with the conversation being that I need to be better at communicating my needs, which is true, but we never get to the root of why I was upset in the first place. I always say things at the wrong time when I want to talk about something. I'll bring up a problem I'm having when he's had a really hard day and then he won't want to talk about it and then we fight. So I feel like I am stuck in a cycle of waiting to make sure it's a good time to have this type of conversation, and then I end up waiting too long, and then I get more upset and then it turns into a massive argument. Basically the gist of every argument we've ever had or any complaint I've brought up in the relationship has surrounded with feeling like I'm doing everything. I'm feeling like I would at least want more in return for what I'm doing, but that usually leads to my boyfriend saying that I don't actually love him if I want him to change or do something differently. And that I should love him exactly as he is now and not expect more. I'm just asking for help cleaning around the house, asking for compliments that aren't nerd, which is not even a compliment, it's just kind of his pet name for me, and I have expressed many times, and every time that he brings it up I don't like it. I think it's mean. I wish you could call me something else. He always says what's wrong with it, it's his term of endearment, and he doesn't mean it in a bad way, so I shouldn't be upset by it. I just would like to have a cute pet name, some cute name he calls me by. I don't know, I just grew up and went most of my life without ever really being complimented on my looks, so I was really hoping I would have a partner who wanted to do that for me. I really do love him and we do have fun together, but our day-to-day consists of him going to work, coming home, playing video games, then we watch something for an hour or two and then we go to bed. I asked him to touch me more, not even intimately, just hand on the hip, a hand on the thigh, small the back, play with my hair when I lay my head on your chest without me having to ask, hey, will you play with my hair? Because right now honestly the physical touch we share is him poking my nose, which I have also expressed that I absolutely hate, hugs, and I play with his hair all the time and rub his back all the time anytime he lays down and rests his head on my lap. But if I want him to do that, he expects me to ask for him to play with my hair or rub my back every single time I want it. I hate to say this because I sound like a spoiled brat, but I feel like I am giving him everything and I am getting crumbs. Anytime I bring up wanting more physical touch, his response is usually, well, you don't touch me as much as I want you to, and then it makes me feel like I have to earn more, and that I'm only ever going to get in return what I give. And there will never be a point that he just does it for me to do it for me. There's always got to be something for him. I cook, I clean, I own the house we live in, grocery shop, I do the dishes, literally everything in the house. I made a chore sheet, but he did it for a week or two and has stopped. So now if I want him to do something I have to ask him explicitly to do it and remind him if he doesn't do it. And I want to be fair, he is going through things, he does have a lot on his plate. Family drama, work drama, general burnout. And that all makes me feel like a terrible girlfriend for needing more than I'm getting. I mean, Jesus Christ, we don't even really have intercourse anymore, and when we do it's always right before bed, and because I initiate and I always go down on him and he never goes down on me, and he never has to ask me to go down on him. But I know if I bring this up his response will be, well, you don't communicate to me that you want me to do that. So if you want me to, you have to ask me every time. And look, again, I don't have much legitimate relationship experience, so I don't know. Does one partner usually have to ask the other person to go down on them, while the other partner will just do it because they want to and they know their partner will enjoy it? I just don't know how to bring this up. I always wait too long until I'm clearly upset, and then he asks, and then he's always upset with me for not saying anything sooner. And then that's all the conversation is about. And I don't want him to think I don't love him or I don't like anything about him, because I want these things to be better. I want to feel like my boyfriend wants to touch me, wants to have intercourse with me, wants to take care of me, wants to make me feel special. You know, all of the things I want and love doing for him. How do I start this conversation? He has a strong aversion to arguments. If he even suspects the conversation will turn into an argument, he blows up. I need to be able to have this conversation without it sounding like a fight, that it's sounding like I'm picking on him or being mean to him, or that I don't love anything about him because I need him to do some more damn dishes. And look, I want to be clear, I don't feel like I'm asking for a lot. I'm asking for him to do his share around the house, to call me any other nickname besides nerd, to touch me more, initiate intercourse with me more. I'm not even asking him to pay half the bills. But kind of my upbringing and my past experiences with men have led me to believe that maybe I am asking for way more than I deserve here. I know I'm not the perfect girlfriend, I don't compliment him very much, I don't make him feel intercoursey. Besides playing with his hair and rubbing his back, I'm not giving him much physical contact outside of hugs. I'm bad about asking how he's doing in a deeper sense. I feel like I'm just so burned out about our day-to-day lives I can't ever think past that.